do you think of that woman that called that so much?
Oh, she was a patriot. Why?
Why?
David
Weird
Lynch,
connection, but
my friend, please
anyways, yes.
stop doing future leak. Stop doing leak from the future, please. Stop doing this. This is not a nice thing to do. At the end of Twin Peaks season 2, if you have not seen Twin Peaks, please go watch Twin Peaks. If you watch Twin Peaks season 2, at the end, Dale Cooper, FBI guy, he's pulled into the Black Lodge by dark forces, whatever. Black Lodge represent, oh my God, this base form of American violence, it's a TV show, it's theatrical, represent American Cold War, degenerate sort of material culture, whatever. Bob the trucker. Okay, you see all of this. He go into Black Lodge. And he sit down with the evil guy, evil dwarf. And the dwarf, suddenly the giant appears, which is the good guy. The giant who resembles American circuses. He resembled John Bunyan. Okay, so he
My friend,
resembled
tell students to send pictures. Tell them send pictures, so you get them to work. These lazy students, you think you can just sit down? Tell
Sorry?
them we will get pictures of giant. Hello?
Somebody quickly go
yes.
search up Twin Peaks giant, post it and put it on the space very quickly.
Big giant, look up Black Lodge, so we have some pictures, so people know what's going on if people don't follow Twin Peaks. But yes, go ahead.
Okay, so then at the very end of the show, you see this drastic duality. Then the giant and the little man say to him, one and the same. One and the same. One and the same. It is all one and the same, At the base, at the stem of the political divide, it's the same thing. Even at the stem of the religious divide, it is one and the same. On the fundamental level of horizon, of difference, always the leader of difference, the facilitator of the difference, in his heart, not even in his heart, openly will tell you it's the same thing. The one who created all this difference will come and tell you, actually, it's the same thing. So,
my friend, we have great Gnostic theologian here with us. I'm not even kidding.
My friend, great Gnostic theologian is here with us.
Look.
And
he has a very disturbing profile picture, but he is a great Gnostic theologian. We have secret guys in the audience. They don't show up, they don't tell you this.
But my friend, if great Gnostic theologian does not come speak with us, then we can only appreciate that he is listening. Okay, but since he is listening, let's change the conversation and talk about something like the best cookie recipe. Chocolate chip cookie with oatmeal.
The classical coffee with donut. The Twin Peaks coffee with donut. This is what I go to.
No, I prefer to have a brownie, a good brownie, maybe with a little bit of hot chocolate.
Okay, I get it. Yes, I understand now. I see what you mean.
Yes. My friend, have hot chocolate at night with brownie. This is very good for you, because you will like it. You will enjoy. And enjoyment, is more important than sugar, imbalance in the body. But if only, my friend, you pointed out a great Gnostic is in the audience. If only he came to speak. I
think he lost his voice a long time ago, and he's condemned.
Oh my God! Imagine to become a great Twitter poster, you have to give away your voice.
This is possible. I feel like this.
My friend, Maybe Donald Trump is the exception, great Twitter poster. Donald Trump is the exception, but I can't think of any great Twitter poster who has a well, wait. A logo, he has spaces, but that's just that's maybe just his cousin speaking. I don't know if that's him. Maybe that's just his cousin. I think same with anybody on Twitter. I think their cousin is doing the voice for them. But yeah, anyways, Karim,
yes. David Lynch.
big derailment. Please let us return to discussion about one and the same. Go ahead. Twin Peaks. Hello, my friend. Hello.
Yes.
Karim.
Oh my God. Speak. Oh.
Karim, please say something. Please speak. Please.
My friend, I was. My friend, I was waiting for you. What is going on?
My friend, please say something, please. The people are eager. They are waiting for something.
Okay.
Hungry people.
Listen, hungry people. Listen, I will outline basic theory of Twin Peaks. Okay, this is how I view it. Tell me if I'm wrong. And it's tied to the religious scene. Basically, Cooper, classical representation of America, comes to a town that has a deep secret, and everyone is terrified after this big revelation. So we can interpret this very easily to be the downfall or maybe the revelation of true America, right? So then you have the FBI, signified by Cooper, who comes to a town to look and understand this mystery, right? They come, they investigate, strange things start happening. It's not just one girl who died, but multiple. There's a whole system of extracting kind of the sexual energy out of these women, right? They have a bar, they induce them with drugs and stuff like this. So there's a kind of ritual to it. This group is doing rituals to kind of sacrifice women. Am I going on the right track, Doctor? By the way, or am I completely missing the?
My friend, I will give you. You asked a great question, so I will relate to you a koan. It is like you are stumbling on a road down to the place you want to go, falling in every direction, falling on your foot, and then rolling down a hill to the direction that you want to get to. Continue.
So, they investigate this problem, and some kind of it's always the Russians. You'll notice with David Lynch, it's always Russian, Polish, Baltics, right? It's always them that are behind or connected to this stuff. So interestingly, there's a evil guy. I think he is Russian, right? Or he has Russian connections, and this guy is basically organizing this group to sacrifice. And then what happens basically through season 1 and 2 is that it gets reversed. Cooper discovers that there is no mystery behind the girl he was looking for, but he himself becomes evil. So he's kind of by these powers, and I think this is the story of America. He is tricked by these powers, so he himself becomes this kind of mystery at the heart of But yes, please.
Yes.
Why are you coughing? Yes. What's going on?
My friend. My friend.
You're very sick today. I think you have to slow down on the smoking.
I am not sick. That was my response to your theory.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
I will cough twice if I like the theory. Twin Peaks.
Thank you.
You know, Twin Peaks fundamentally is a very strange work because really it's like very similar to James Joyce. Reason why is because similarly to how in James Joyce work you have like all these different themes interrelating. There's some central thematic idea, but clearly there are all these side things. For example, Ulysses first chapter, Jesus reference, Telemachus, Odyssey. There is reference to Irish history, so much stuff. The same way in David Lynch work, you have clearly a commentary on electricity, gas, engine technology, and then similar,
TV.
yes, television and media. Then you have a clear media, a clear message about religion, spirituality, so forth. Finally, uh, finally, on the third level or on tertiary level, you have a clear work about political economy. Your theory is kind of the classical David Lynch interpretation, that we all have when we watch David Lynch movies. Guy ventures into dark place, discovers that he is the darkness. Okay, but I really don't think David Lynch is saying this. I think David Lynch, there is a great teacher that, we both know him, a great guy. His theory is that actually evil Cooper is the good guy. And then, the whole time we are just watching these stupid Twin Peaks people, these stupid people trying to be nice.
Oh yes, I remember this theory. Yeah.
Yeah. And then
The
Laura
guy, he's
Palmer.
trying. He's the one doing everything, like in season 3. He's the one organizing everything, kind of overthrowing these demons. You know what I mean?
Yes, he actually overthrew the deep state. In season 3, the evil guy use what is Mr. C. Mr. C could be viewed, oh, he is demiurge, whatever. But I view Mr. C as a usury, as interest usury. He is basically usury itself. Okay, he has come to America, usury. He has taken American capitalism by force. He has taken American capitalism by force and he has put it within debts. Then he goes around killing the ghosts of old forces. He goes around basically capturing.
Oh, you know why I think this is correct, and you're onto something. Because
Why?
I think Judy or Jaudai is a name for nuclear power. Because you see, he goes around and he's like, who is Judai? Who is Jaudai? Right? He keeps saying that. I think basically he's asking about what is this, or this new power that is emerging. Because in what's it called? The other movie David Lynch made, Eraserhead, we see a girl that is basically a mushroom head that resembles like a bomb. And I think she has the same name or something. I remember there's a connection between the two.
No, her name is Lady from Radiator. The reason why you are thinking, the reason why there is a simple relation is because David Lynch's very first movie, Eraserhead, is set within this industrial nuclear place. The guy, Henry, in his apartment has pictures of the nuke, atom bomb. The woman looks like a mushroom cloud. The lady from the Radiator looks like a mushroom cloud. So the idea is that Eraserhead is actually about Twin Peaks season 3, and Judy is the lady from the Radiator in the first David Lynch movie, Eraserhead, which is a crazy theory. I don't know if I believe it, because this would mean that David Lynch from 1977 to 2017 effectively crafted, had an intricate plan to tell a story about the effect of the nuclear bomb on American society. I think, in particular, the American nuclear project, its relation to Lynch is not as significant as it is made out to be. But I think it is. I think obviously Twin Peaks in many ways is about my friend. Twin Peaks is not allegory. Twin Peaks is not like a metaphor or an allegory. No. Everything you're being seen is very quite literal. It's not that the nuclear bomb had a social effect. No. It literally invoked demons from other realms. Okay, so it's, this is really Lynch's take. It's not that.
So what do you think about? I'll challenge this. I'll challenge this. Some vulgar Marxist materialism. What do you think about the theories that say the work of David Lynch is just how to say a metaphor for media theory? And this is horrible to say.
Yes.
It's kind of you know this, right? Very popular theory. There's the very popular one, but there's other ones. For example, I started watching Inland Empire. I'm not done yet. But yeah, Inland Empire, you watch this and it's like, or let's talk about Mulholland Drive because it's similar. Mulholland Drive is basically an actress that becomes her own role, right? Yes. Oh, great Gnostic theologian. We have him here.
Hello?
Yes, hello. How are you doing?
Okay.
Hello, my friend.
I got baited by the title here. I just wanted to say that I wrote a schizo post about this specific topic that you guys are talking
I think
about.
I read it. I think I read this one.
Oh, well, it's on my Medium.
I forgot some of it, yes. But please, if you can present your theory and people can hear it, that would be great, you know?
Just a second. Where do I paste it? Sorry.
You can you click maybe in the comments. We will post it in the front page.
Uh-oh. Oh, me and technology. Just a second.
I will say something, Mr. CEO Lifestyle. I notice you have a profile picture of Fireman. I want you to know a couple of things about Fireman. Number one, Fireman is played by an Abe Lincoln impersonator. He keeps saying "got a light" and has a cigarette. Of course,
yes.
the first lighter fluid devices for lighting cigarette came during the time of Lincoln. This is one example of the interrelated historical narrative of Twin Peaks. No, this is not a joke. This is real. Search it up. So, anyways, I'm sorry, Mr. Aeon Baudrillard.
Oh yeah,
please.
Hi. I'm sorry, I can't stay with you guys. I'm writing a text at the moment, but yeah, that's all I wanted to say.
I'll post it.
I wrote.
I will post it for you.
Thanks.
My friend, you must come sometime. We will have discussion because both of us are big fans of your work. Both of us are big fans. Yes. And we want to spread it to the students of this court. So you should come for some time. Maybe we will arrange.
Oh, thanks. Not much of a talker these days. I kind of lost my voice. I think I had the coof about
we made it
5 times, so I don't know.
What the hell?
We made the theory. Maybe to become a great Twitter poster, you have to lose your voice.
What the hell?
Well,
Karim, you said Karim, you literally said when he was not joining, you said maybe he has lost his voice. What are you doing today?
Yes,
You're predicting every.
Yes.
Karim.
I predicted this is the case?
Yes.
Oh. Wow. This is, you see, my friend. I'm learning from David Lynch. That's what I'm doing.
Okay, thanks guys. Look, that's all I wanted to say. I wrote the post. If you want to read it, fine. Just that's it. Bye.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Okay. Man, these Gnostics, man.
Powerful.
Scary. Extremely scary guy, man. No, did he leave? Let me see. Okay.
Yeah, he's left.
Extremely
He's left.
scary guy. He comes in, he doesn't have a voice. Please read my article. I say, yes, yes, I've read some of it. He says, oh, oh, oh,
Goodbye.
thank you. He leaves. Wow. Okay, this is why, you see, always you say, you come to a Gnostic, please, please, come lead. Be a leader a little bit. Please talk a little bit. Don't be shy. He will always leave. Astaghfirullah.
Astaghfirullah, he disappeared. Disappearing
Yeah,
man.
but I did predict that he lost his voice. I did predict that. So there's something, something's going on today. I don't know what's going on, but something.
Yes, yes. Oh my God. Peter, very famous fan, is a Native American and he is very offended. I just saw. Oh my God.
But yes, please continue with your theory. You say it's not an allegory.
Yes, yes.
I was saying, what do you think of the theories that say that Twin Peaks is basically a commentary on media theory? And to give an example, if you watch either Inland Empire or Mulholland Drive, the story is very similar. It's basically an actress that becomes her own role, right?
Yes.
It's
No,
basically
I disagree. No, it's wrong.
Okay,
wrong.
okay.
My friend,
Okay.
Media theory is a fake study.
Lost Highway.
Sorry?
Even Lost Highway is a similar story.
No. My God, Karim. Oh my God.
No, but please, I'm just, I'm making you mad, so you give us more secrets,
Oh my God, Karim. Why are you like this? Oh my God. Oh my God. You're going to kill me. Okay. Basically, Mulholland Drive is very clearly another work of political economy by Lynch. If you watch it at least 3 times, it becomes very clear that the whole thing is a political economy work. It is a work about Hollywood deep state apparatus and what it does to the average individual who has dreams of Hollywood, who has certain dreams about Hollywood reality, and his dreams are destroyed. Their dreams are destroyed by the shocking imposition of the Hollywood deep state reality. This is clearly what Mulholland Drive is about. It is not about just a woman who is so delusional that she becomes. Yeah. No, this is false. It is about a woman who is essentially did experience both parts of the movie. She experienced the first half of the movie, innocent woman who came to Hollywood, and she experienced second half of the movie, the crazy drug-addled woman. In both scenario, it is the same character. It is not 2 different personalities. Neither is it one delusional and one real. No. The woman from Mulholland Drive really was this youthful, happy woman who came to Hollywood to uncover the mystery of the world. And then it became, she became part of the Hollywood machinery and was crushed into paste. This is what Mulholland Drive is about. Lost Highway and Mulholland Drive are also both spiritual works. They're both about the golden age and the dark age. Okay, they're both about the golden age and dark age. This is why chronology of these movies is always off. Yeah. Sorry.
It is weird. It is all over the place.
Sorry, what is all over the place?
The chronology.
Oh yeah, the movie chronologies. Yes. Yes, the chronology is all over the place for a good reason. You are not being shown a consistent narrative. You are really being shown the different episodes of a constantly repeating cycle of a phenomenon. Mulholland Drive, for example, the first half of the movie is actually the second half of the movie. The second half of the movie is actually the first half of the movie. The woman in the second half of the movie is actually an amnesiac. The woman in the first half of the movie is an amnesiac because the second half of the movie has happened. So the movie very strangely shows you itself really in opposite. The beginning is the ending is the beginning. This is the same with Lost Highway. Why does David Lynch do this?
Yes, I
The
know
reason,
this. Yeah.
the reason is simple. Uh, in Lost Highway, what is Lost Highway really about? I was thinking about this today, you know. Lost Highway is very simply about the it is very simple movie. It is about a man whose wife is is secretly working for a pornographer who is a
Mm.
gangster, and the man,
Wow. Yeah. That makes sense.
yes,
You see, I think really the best way to interpret Lynch movies is just to use dream analysis, because how it's symbols, right? You just see symbols. They're
yes,
not
but
coherent symbols. They're just related.
I don't think, here is the thing. The Lynch basically is operating on this very difficult assumption many people do not understand, okay? And this is it,
Hmm.
you know, this is a crisis of modern thinking. Big crisis of modern thinking is that we have basically said there is no reality for the spiritual or the ritual within human existence. It is just symbolic. So we render the religious and the spiritual to the level of the symbolic. David Lynch's
Yeah.
works are very strange because they invoke religious realities and spiritual realities using non-religious symbolic framework. He does not use religious
Yeah.
symbolism to express. Then it is quite the opposite in modern film and modern literature uses religion as a symbolism for reality, emotions, politics. David Lynch is the opposite. He uses reality, politics as a symbol for the religious, for the spirit. Because for Lynch, reality, the spirit of the world is latent within the motion of modernity, including even you going into the elevator. No, you are not just entering elevator, you are entering an electric field. You are entering an electric field, you're entering a zone of momentum. This has an inherent relation to demons, angels, the spiritual. This is David Lynch's strange concept, which I see repeated. Every great Lynch film is fundamentally invoking God, angels, demons, but it is using strange symbols. Hollywood, for example, it is using the symbol of FBI, it is using CIA, and you have to understand, it is not just using
For
these.
some reason, it's as if the FBI itself, when he puts it in his movies, you're like, yeah, of course the FBI is spiritual. You know what I mean? You're like, yeah, it makes sense.
Of course, FBI, yeah, of course it's spiritual. Why is it not spiritual, my friend? Why is CIA, FBI? Of course they are working.
No, it always has been spiritual. I mean, just go and ask kids. You know, they have fascination with CIA and FBI, right?
Yes.
Like a huge.
Yes, and this is shown in Twin Peaks because Audrey Horne, she prays to David. She literally prays for David, for Dale.
Oh yes, she prays to David Lynch. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, she says special.
Not Lynch, sorry, Cooper.
She put her hands together and say, special agent, as if she's invoking an angel. And you know what is funny?
Yes.
This is imitating the behaviors of a child. This is how a child behaves, thinking about special agents. We are playing. She is literally playing at the classic trope. When a kid is young, he says, I'm going to be a super spy or I'm going to be astronaut. The magical world of Lynch is basically a world where the spiritual is fundamentally already late, reality is already latent with the spiritual realm. So, yes.
Why do you think he uses kind of the tool of media? Because if you look at, or even not just media, but electricity and all this stuff, like he uses the kind of the manner in which the film is produced as a symbol itself. Like very obviously in Twin Peaks you have the red what's it called? The red room, right? That you have in movie sets, right?
Yes.
So it's like he's using the movie symbols to itself in the movie.
My friend. Hello.
Yes.
My friend. My friend, basically, the reason why David Lynch uses film symbolism is because David Lynch is just remaking, very comedically, the Odyssey and the Iliad again and again and again. Every movie of Lynch is just the Odyssey and Iliad. Now, maybe not every movie, but all of them mirror the Odyssey and Iliad. Okay? Hello. I am sorry.
Yes, yeah. But no, I was asking this basically because
No, my friend, you didn't let me finish.
Oh.
My friend, you didn't let me finish, please. I just said something very confusing, and you were like,
I thought you were coughing.
My
thought
friend,
you were coughing.
Every cough is very intentional. Listen. My friend, Odyssey and Iliad, okay. In Odyssey and Iliad, in those movies, in those books, the gods of the world who are orchestrating everything constantly appear to intervene in the play, in the song. In Greek plays, they had something called saved by the machine. God saved the machine, Deus ex machina. Where literally it is a structure within the narrative to save the story. Then in ancient Greek literature and plays, in Freemason rituals, there is a constant theme of the creator or the divine intervening in the work itself, intervening upon the work itself. But strangely enough, this is not done in a nihilistic way. It is not a nihilistic imposition to say, oh, look at how silly and meaningless this play is, that I, the creator, can simply manipulate it. Actually, it is strangely a very powerful validation of the reality, where the creator of the play says, look at how even I, the creator, am involved in the play. Even I, the writer, am involved in this fundamental play.
Maybe he's trying to kind of distance himself from the medium in general. He's saying this is not just about filming, or because when you just film normally and you don't have this kind of self-referential structure that we see in Lynch movies. If you just film normally, then people assume certain things about the movie, right? But if you have just a self-referential structure, then people would just say, okay, this is just reality. It's not,
My God, my friend, oh my God. What a powerful... Basically, I will make it very simple. What Lynch is saying is, look, even I, the director, must reveal the machinery of how I am making it. Why? Because the machinery itself is the reality. I am not making an illusion for you. I am instead crafting a reality. and I am using the machinery of this reality.
Mm-hmm.
I am using the machinery of this reality to convey to you reality. I am not crafting for you a fake story. It's the same as
So he's
Iliad.
basically saying, yeah. He's basically reversing. Oh, this is very Gnostic. I need to take note of this. He's basically saying, it's not me that I'm creating this false sense of religious symbolism in everyday things. It's every single movie you've ever watched that does this. Already, I'm just telling you, hey, look, there's a demon in this movie, and there's an angel in this movie you watched. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yes,
I'm just telling you, he's putting these self-referential symbols
yes,
of movie
and
sets and cameras and
yes, because he is trying to show to you the same conceit that Iliad Odyssey is doing. The creator must himself intervene within the work. The person who is making it must intervene to show that, look, this is something which is real. This is something that I am caught up in, you know. I am caught up in the production of this thing. I am caught up in producing it because it is real. This is a very, I'd say, interesting thing which he does. But, you know, it's deeper than this. It's not just that. He is showing that he's caught up, you know. I think there is something.
For example, let's take an example like in Lost Highway, right? Yeah, sorry,
Yes.
I cut you off, but let's use this to work it out. In Lost Highway, you have a certain type of director, right? And the normal interpretation, the kind of vulgar materialist one, is okay, this is just David Lynch changing the story. He's like, the normal interpretation is like, okay, there's a story, a guy falls in love with a kind of prostitute, whatever. He's stupid. He's a young guy. He doesn't understand. And then he follows her. Then he gets tricked. And then there's just some kind of satanic ritual, and they remove him from his body and they put him in another. The whole thing, right?
Yes.
But then you have to ask, okay, if this kind of director we see in Lost Highway is not Lynch, then who is he? What's this character?
Yes, yes. Who is the director in Lost Highway? My friend, the director is obviously Satan. I mean, it's very clear.
I predict. No, I'm going too crazy today, man.
My friend, please go less crazy.
I said it at the same time.
Yes, don't go over crazy. Go under crazy. Listen.
Yes, I need to slow down.
Yes,
but
yes.
You know, this is really the first impression I had when I watched Lost Highway. I was like, yeah, this is obviously Satan. Like, yes. I was with a friend. I was like, yeah, of course. Like this, you see it, you know?
Yes, but why is Satan directing the movie Lost Highway?
Yeah.
Why is he directing this man's movies? Because remember,
it's pornography. Yeah.
No. Because it is pornography. But notice something. The man of the main character, Lost Highway, I don't remember his name. It's like stupid, like John. Like his name is very simple name. Yeah. She says at the beginning of movie, I do not like videotapes. I don't like taping things. I do not like recording. He says this openly. Many people interpret this in a vulgar way to say, oh, it means he doesn't like reality because the television is reality. You see how this very, very, gay interpretation. Basically, because actually the television, the set is reality. This is what David Lynch is trying to tell us.
That's such a popular interpretation. It's everywhere.
Yes, and it's totally gay. No, this is not the reason why he is against the taping and the filming. The reason why he's against taping and filming is because taping and filming is pornography. When he says, I like to remember things the way that I remember them, what he is referring to is sexual. He is referring to the sexual memory, you know.
I feel like there's also another story. Tell me, this is a very good way to analyze Lynch movies. Get Dr.Calliounes with you, and you will get ideas. Get him to have a dialogue. I've also noticed it's also about like you see the young man, right? Yes. And it's kind of, we don't know which is first. Is it the adult guy we see at the start, or is it the young man and then he becomes the adult guy? We don't know. So maybe it's also this kind of corruption of this young guy into pornography.
my friend, I will give you a big hint. Okay, the young man,
Mm.
both parts of the movie are real. The young man is not the same character as John from the beginning. They are related
Okay.
in that insofar as they are both sharing consciousness, but they are both separate forms of being. Uh, but I will give you I will give you my interpretation. Uh, the
Mm.
young man, whose name I believe is Pete, is actually seeing the first man's John's. He is actually seeing his wife, because after all, John's wife actually does work for the kingpin prostituter, the pimp, and does work in
Mm.
pornography. And so this is why
Yeah.
she wears a wig. She wears a wig and becomes blonde because she is a pornography actress. She is doing
Mm.
pornographic films. This is why she wears this wig. So really the movie is just a film noir, classic film noir, about a guy
Mm.
who entangles with another man's wife, and after entangling with another man's wife, eh,
The mafia
one
coming comes
mafia
after him.
comes in, yes. And then because mafia comes in, the man, to preserve himself, goes to the husband, and they kill the mafia man and kill the wife. The movie is very
Right. Yes.
simple, really. It's really a very
Yes.
simple film noir film, uh, but because of the way it is
There's
filmed,
stuff hidden in it, right?
yes, because of the way it is filmed, it is revealed that who is making the film? Satan is producing the order of the film. So Satan is the
Mm.
grand pornographer who has created this pornographic spectacle of a film. Okay, Satan really is basically the stage producer for this film, and
Mm.
we are seeing Satan's rendition of a man getting revenge on his wife's sexual licentiousness.
Mm.
Effectively, that is what the film is. It is just a
Roger is loving your interpretation, by the way.
my friend, this guy Roger.
He's the only
He
guy
is
putting
my.
emojis.
This is one of my most ancient friend. This is one of my most
Yeah.
ancient friend.
Yeah.
If only
In
he
the
came.
times when you were, high
Yes,
up in the social ladder, the guy in the corner kind of telling you.
yes, yes, yes. This is a. This guy should come speak. I don't know. He's just raising his fist.
No,
He
no,
should
he's
come
a
speak.
small guy. He's a small guy. He can't. He's a small guy.
He has
That's what
taken
he
vow
said.
of silence, maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God, big,
But
big tragedy.
yes, okay. So yeah. The makes sense. What would you say about it in Mulholland Drive then? Because we also see kind of
My
an
friend,
actress, directors, he's choosing them. Yeah. Yes.
hello, hello.
Yes. 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 What happened, man?
Friend, I was having big disruptions, but I am back. My friend, please give me co-host, please. This is matter of respect.
I was holding my breath as for the time you left. Maybe I would have died. Come back.
My friend, this is very honorable. This is very honorable. Okay, but I am back now. Mulholland Drive, okay, has a totally different director. Every single David Lynch movie has a
As a different. Author.
No, I will explain. Every David Lynch film
Mm.
and TV show has a team of the creator, the director, or the orchestrator.
Mm.
The orchestrator is
always,
the
yeah.
yes, he is the initiator, the character which initiates the film or who facilitates the film. You will notice this. Twin Peaks season 3, the giant is the first thing that we see, and he's sitting with Dale
Mm.
Cooper. He initiates him into the world. In Mulholland
Mm.
Drive, it begins with this strangely filmed
The director.
scene. Yes, there is a director. You see this director. Okay. And then what Mulholland Drive, I will explain Mulholland Drive very soon. Lost Highway, same team, you know, this devil director, the recorder, he is recording the film of reality, so-called reality. He is really the devil. So he is actually recording pornography. Basically, because what is I will give you Arab interpretation. I will basically give you Arab interpretation of Lost Highway. The main character is not a killer. He is just righteous guy. He is actually just righteous guy who is rightfully executing a gangster and a woman who is committed adultery. David Lynch does not see anything wrong with this. Okay, there is nothing wrong with this. This is halal. Instead, we are being given a pornographic rendition of these events because the devil is directing these events to give us a false rendition, a fake rendition of the reality or the happenings. Okay. Now, so this is very clear to me. Mulholland Drive has a very different thematic sort of thing going on. Okay, Mulholland Drive has something I call the dual director, which is why it is a work of political economy. Okay, at the surface of Mulholland Drive, there is a character who is called the director. He is called the director. Okay, it is his job to be the director. So at the center, we see, oh, okay, David Lynch has set up his movie similarly to his other movies. He has shown us the director. Similarly, in Eraserhead, we are shown the lady in the radiator, the mushroom cloud woman. She is directing the movie because she can play music at will. She can play musical scenes. When Edward touches her after the song, the screen goes to white, as if the scene was cut. By touching her, the scene is cut. So she is motioning him to change scene. Okay, clearly Eraserhead has the same initiation. In Mulholland Drive, you are then set up with, oh, okay, we will have a director. He will come in. He will come in, this director, and he will be the initiator of the movie. But then you are revealed that this is a false director. Beneath this director is the deep state of operations of Mulholland Drive. The cowboy who represents.
Oh yeah. Yes.
What does cowboy do? What is cowboy? Cowboy is a geopolitical character, by essence geopolitical, because he goes to the director and he does not kill the director. He does not attack. No, he commits a strategy. He essentially threatens force upon the director, similar to U.S. foreign policy, whatever. You know, I don't want to say this is U.S. foreign policy, because Lynch is not just talking about America, but people misunderstand. For example, they think that Lynch is just talking about America, when I disagree. I think the cowboy represents Joseph Stalin just as much as he represents America, because Joseph Stalin loved cowboys. Okay, so, but anyways, you have beneath this director initiator the deep state. You have the strange Italian man. Why is he Italian? Because David Lynch is referring to the history of Italian gangster families. You have the muscle of operation, physical grunts who are used to haul around the director and do the bidding of then this invisible, strange dwarf man, just like the Twin Peaks little man, strange dwarf man who hides behind the glass, who is secretly running the entire thing. Everybody answers to him. You have this strange deep state operating. Now, is this man the director? Is this impish man the director of Mulholland Drive? What do you think? I want to know from you. What do you think?
Which one? The cowboy? Yeah, the cowboy or the
No.
the other.
The little man, the little impish man.
Oh, the little man. Yes.
What is his name? I cannot remember.
Yeah, let me look him up. Wait. Someone send us the little man in Mulholland Drive. Little. Let me find a picture. So I remember exactly what. Is he the same? Oh, this. Wait. Oh, this guy. Yes.
Mr.
You know
Rock.
what's interesting? Yes, I remember this guy. I just remembered. You know what's interesting? Why does David Lynch always have little guys? Like in Twin Peaks too. Like what is this? And in you know what I mean?
Yes,
What's
my
about
friend.
little guys?
My friend, I want to point to my theory being.
Except this one can't walk. This one in Mulholland Drive, he can't walk. He's on a wheelchair.
Yes, he does not walk.
Yeah. Okay.
1 second, I'm trying to find what I'm looking for here.
I think.
Okay, perfect.
The best theory.
So now I
Yes,
will
yes,
now,
yes.
my friend, I was about to give the kill shot, end the space with the kill shot. That proves my theory of Mulholland Drive, that it's really about deep
Okay,
state.
okay.
My friend, beneath the director is an actor, okay? An actor. What is his name? Adam Kesher, Justin Theroux. This is an actor, okay? So then naturally you will ask, have the leak alarm ready, whatever. Who is playing the role of the deep state actors? The cowboy, Monty Montgomery. Monty Montgomery is the cowboy. Guess what? He's not an actor. He's a director and producer. He's not an actor. He was the producer for David Lynch's earlier movies. He started as David Lynch's producer. That's the cowboy. Justin, then what about the Italian man who is working as the gangster? Who is the Italian man played by? Angelo Badalamenti. Who is Angelo Badalamenti? The music producer for David Lynch's movies. What the hell? Every single member of the deep state in the movie is a member of the production crew in the film. So now your eyes are open. The movie very clearly is also Michael J. Anderson, the little man, is a recurring character in David Lynch's movies. He is strangely, he is in Twin Peaks. He is in.
Oh yeah. He's in Twin Peaks. Yeah.
He is continuously shown, which is why people connect Twin Peaks to Mulholland Drive. I think this is appropriate connection.
Yeah.
But primarily the point of Mulholland Drive is to show off this deep state operation and to refer to this Hollywood deep state. It's a work of political economy. And Lost Highway is the same. I can demonstrate this in almost every David Lynch film. They are all works of political economy, on fundamental level.
Even Twin Peaks, you said it's about usury.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah, Twin Peaks is about the political machinery of usury and the system of organized. Karim, this is Karim. This space in itself was just, basically test space. We are trying to return to format, but I think this part of the space should be clipped for separate, because we discussed a lot of interesting theoretical stuff about David Lynch.
Yeah,
I think we should return to this.
Oh yeah, this should be a standalone episode.
Yeah, we should.
David Lynch episode.
We should take what we have said in this and just post it separately.
Yeah. I will do that. I think I'll do that.
good. This is
I'll
because
post. Yes, yes. You know what I'll do? I'll post the first episode, the original one, which is lost now. But I magically I've gotten hold of it. Like, actually, through a miracle. I don't know how it happened. I have that one, and
yes.
I'm gonna post this one. David Lynch analysis. That's gonna be good.
But you no, you will
Maybe
take
1 week
out.
after.
Yes, you will take out David Lynch analysis. You will not post whole thing, right? Because whole thing is little too much. But anyways, so every work of David Lynch fundamentally comes along the lines of this political, economic nature underlying. But this is because for David Lynch, politics and economy are actually not real. It's the spirit, the ghosts, demons, angels, who are the inciting force behind all politics and economics. So for
Hmm.
David Lynch, really, it is heaven's dispute. Politics is heaven's dispute. This is why David Lynch is associated with a lot of people who call themselves angelic materialist or super materialist. Why so? Why do we like David Lynch's movies? Why David Lynch's movies have this natural effect? Because David Lynch fundamentally believes that the sacred realm is the same, self-same as the political sphere of reality or the immediate sphere. Now you might ask about what is Inland Empire about? Okay, we will have this discussion later. This is too long a discussion to have. But Inland Empire is much about the same stuff. Inland Empire is about the Inland Empire is similarly to Mulholland Drive Lost Highway, is a film set out of order and is really just about somebody who does not have a social identity outside of actor, which is basically a political commentary, pretty much a commentary about the role of labor and work in the identity of human being, and the socius being defined by identity. So pretty much you can read all of David Lynch's works in this simple reading, but it would be injustice to simply look at David Lynch's movies and say, okay, we can read clear political economic message. Now we must reduce it to the realm of pure political economy. Every single David Lynch film in its fundamental essence is about the golden age and the dark age. This is what
He says that even in interviews.
Yes, he says this. My friend, this is very clearly what his films are about. The golden age and dark age. The golden age, which comes forth in the form of dark age, which comes forth in the form of usury, spiritual sickness, inability to eat. Okay, all of these things. Dark age, lack of identity, deep state machinery, whatever. And then this is perfectly paired and paralleled with the golden age in these movies, which is idealistic, almost dreamlike, oniric state of consumption. Okay, and interestingly, both are related to a political economic symbolism. In the golden age rendition, it's about getting a good getting your dream job, eating the best food, drinking coffee and having donut. Okay, this is golden age. Dark age is the opposite. The deprivation of identity, social identity, cohesion of the social unit, the deprivation of the family system, prostitution, usury, gambling. So David Lynch's movies fundamentally follow this a very clear pattern of
Would you say that like Lynch's movies are more concerned with the extremes of society in the political economic sphere than with the kind of structure? It's concerned with the general economy, not the political.
I think that David Lynch's
Because
work.
yeah.
Sorry, go ahead. What are you saying?
No, I was going to say because I think this concept of general economy from Bataille, he develops on this and he says that he wants to make a difference between the particular economy analyzed by Marx and kind of the general economy, which includes waste, usury, all this stuff, right? Waste, usury, prostitution, executions, spectacles, all this kind of unknown economy, right?
Yes.
And would you say Lynch's movies deal with that type of economy more?
No. Lynch's movies relate to the economic sphere of human reality by means of consumption. Okay, because the reason why Bataille is not correct is because Bataille assumes something like waste product. You know, Bataille is wrong. There is no waste. There really is no waste. You know, like we talk about waste. There really is no waste. You know, like, and I will tell you this much, Karim. There is a friend of ours, you know, there is a friend, common friend, who, if you tell him you are like Bataille guy, you go to him and try to tell him like about something that is wasted, he will give you sublime reason for its existence. And then you will, you know.
Oh yes, I know this guy.
Yes,
I know this guy. Oh my god.
Yes. And then you will understand. Oh, so there is no nihilistic existentialism. There is no such thing because there is an answer, and there is always, he will always be given just a proper answer for why this thing exists, and it's just a purely simple political economic reason. There is no such thing as waste. Okay, Lynch's films are not about waste. They are definitely about the extremes of human consumption. Okay, which is why we never see. This is very interesting. You know, you notice how in Twin Peaks, the only time you see the sawmill is when it is shut down and when it is burned. You know, the sawmill in Twin Peaks is the only productive enterprise that we see. It's the one which is always shutting down. Why? David Lynch is literally always showing the productive labor taking a break, taking free time off. This is very interesting that Lynch always presents productive labor as the people who are leisurely taking time off. Everything which is working is, you know, the services, for example, the diners, whatever.
Sure,
He never shows productive enterprises as productive. He always shows them as leisurely. Similarly, his first movie, when finally we are shown a productive enterprise, it is shown as hell. So Lynch, so Lynch really is more communist than the communists. You know, he really is a greater Marxist than the Marxist, because he does not need Marxism. He does not need political economy to criticize economy. He does not need political economy to be a political economist. He can simply view reality and the nature of economic relations, spiritual relations, without the filtering of hermeneutics, Marxism, whatever. He can be a Marxist without being Marxist. This is why David Lynch resonates with us.
Yes. I think you cut out. Wait, you said?
My friend, I have been laid bare, okay? Yes. I have been laid bare. Every word I could speak, I have spoken.
Yeah, now it's over for you.
It is over. It is over. But
it has begun for me.
It is begun, yes. For you, it has begun. You have been revealed the truth of reality. Very good. Okay.
I'm always confused whether you will add something or just you'll add
Okay.
something or just stop talking.
Yes, yes. Okay, my friend. This space, a good return, I guess. Okay. Anybody who's listening, stay tuned. Okay, we have a big idea for what you say, Saturday, Sunday. Okay, and we will begin it a little earlier as well. So, if anybody has any questions about Twin Peaks,
Calliounes' internet.
yeah, we will. Yeah, internet will be fixed. Today it was little bad. Okay.
But yes, I think you have given every theory you have. What is going on? Yes.
Give me message. I'm very interested in Twin Peaks. You know, I have been watching it for a long time, so I am very interested in discussing it. And if you have a question about it, I will give you answer. It is related also to technology. I have not touched this angle. It is related to gasoline, oil, electricity. It is related to a lot.
You know, the space we never asked the students to join in. We just went monologue style.
Yeah, but my friend, this is just, you know, don't worry. This is don't even call this. You know what we should call this? Don't call this Lotus Court. Call this no. Wait. Let me think. Call this Lotus Court Light. Lotus Court Light. We are just doing
monologue.
Yeah, we are just doing monologue.
This is New Year monologue.
Yeah, perfect. New Year monologue. This is what you will call it. This is just our New Year monologue. Yes. This is not official Lotus Court episode. We cannot keep this official episode. I joined too late. You started talking.
You know what could have happened? Something crazy could have happened. We could have had Lotus version of Aqidah debate. You know?
Oh my God! Yes. Okay. Anyways, now, if anybody have question, come on right now.
I got cut off.
Yes, if anybody have question, come on right now. I will answer. Otherwise, I think we should wrap this up. Happy New Year to everybody. Happy New Year. Good luck this year. Very big year. We have a lot of stuff lined up for this year. Karim, do you know that guy,
Yes.
Jin the Ninja?
Yes.
Wukong. Yeah, I think we should get this guy on. Space.
You think he will come on?
He will. He has his own podcast. So we will have him on. He will have us on. Maybe give him a message. Send him a message. Yeah, we need his advice. Our students, you know, you guys need practical advice. I can give you practical advice, but I would much rather not. You know, I'm lazy guy. This guy, he will give you a lot of good advice. He is astrologer. He is great astrologer. Great Dharma teacher. He is a Tantra Buddhist. So we will have him on.
From Fajranian school, you know, you have to be careful.
No, but my friend, he's not Vajrayana. He's not Vajrayana. He is Tantrayana. Notice what he calls himself. He calls himself Tantrayana. So he is different type of guy. Yeah, he's interesting guy. He's interesting guy. Not full Vajrayana. He's like Vajrayana half. Like how you
Half.
know.
Ah,
Yes. Okay. So we have lot for this year, but it was a nice discussion we had. Okay, Karim, do you have any maybe closing remarks, something to tell the people? Go ahead.
don't worry, it's happening again, and it's begun.
Beautiful. Don't worry. And for everybody listening, good luck.
Oh, tell them about
And,
the event.
Keep
Tell them about the event for 2025.
the which one? Which event? Which one?
The huge one that's gonna happen.
100
Like very, yeah,
Oh my God.
extreme big event that's
20
gonna disrupt all the world. And
Oh my God. Oh no. I forgot to tell you.
tell
The
them,
great
yeah.
big event, the one that will change